beautiful besties. Long time, long freaking see. How are you? I miss y'all so much. I hope you are doing so well today. I have missed you so freaking much. I'm trying something a little bit different here today with the lighting. It might give off a bit of a shadow, so I'm actually getting up close and showing you the crystals. I'll go ahead and turn off the sunset lamp to make sure that I'm giving you like the full ability to see your crystals and all that jazz. But I just really wanted to embrace a more warm setting here on my channel, and the videos I was creating before I feel like were very bright and very beautiful, which I absolutely loved and adored, but I'm just wanting something a bit more cozy here today. So that is why I'm going with the cozy vibes, and I really hope that you like it. If you have not yet seen it, be sure to go ahead and check out my where I've been and okay, spirit, speak, where I've been and where I'm going video to figure out why the heck I have been gone for the last like month and a half and actually 2 months, and to figure out kind of where I'm headed in the future. So I love you cuties so much, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. So for today's video, we are tuning into so many positive, high vibrational messages from Spirit about what to expect in the month of July 2022. I'm hoping to get this out for y'all by the 1st of July. So hopefully when you are seeing this, it is right when July started, and it is going to be a beautiful time. Instead of just tuning into a general message about July, I really want to focus on positive, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, fantastic things coming your way in this upcoming month, because I don't know if anyone else is going through this right now, but I just feel like it's been rough. All right, it's been rough out there, buddy. There's so many things going on in the world right now that can be so negative, and y'all don't need to get any more of that from YouTube, okay? So if I can possibly add any positivity to your life, any light to your life, I do hope to do so. So instead of just figuring out what's going on in July, we're going to specifically focus on high vibrational things, positivity, blessings, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, powerful things coming your way July 2022. So we are doing a pick a card format for you here today. If you are new to pick a cards, you can pick in a plethora of ways, my love. You can pick based off of the stones you see here, which I will give you a close-up in a second. If you're called to any of them, you can pick just intuitively on the pile numbers 1, 2, or 3. You can even drop down to your description and see if your lucky number is next to the time code of the pile. So say pile number 1 might be the time code 555. You love that number, you know it's your pile. If you are called to listen to more than one pile, please listen to your intuition there. That is totally fine to have the urge, the feeling, the desire to listen to more than one. I always recommend doing so because sometimes something resonates in one pile and something resonates in the other. That's actually what I often do when I listen to pick cards myself. The main thing I really want to get across to you here today is that you cannot pick wrong. I am setting the intention here today, Spirit, we are setting the intention here today that whoever is clicking on the pile, I hope you at least gain something from this video. Every single person who picks on the pile is meant to hear that pile, all right? And if something does not resonate with you when I am doing this reading, that is totally fine. Just go ahead and take it and throw it away. That is totally okay, all right? So what I recommend doing during this time is go ahead and taking a few deep breaths, calling in whatever guides you work with, or just tuning into your higher self. My chair is so freaking squeaky, all right? And then just go ahead and ask Spirit, please show me which pile is meant for me. Show me which one I am meant to hear. Guide me in the direction you wish to guide me, all right? But I forgot to go ahead and show you your crystals up close, so let's go ahead and do that first. Pile number 1 has the beautiful green calcite stone here. Let me go ahead and turn off this light real quick so you can see it in its full glory. So pile number 1 is this beautiful green calcite stone here. It is raw, it is gorgeous, it is glorious, we love. Pile number 2 is this beautiful raw amethyst stone here. I am biased to amethyst because it is your girl's birthstone. All right, what a gorgeous piece this one is as well. I absolutely love this one. And pile number 3 is another one of my favorites. Honestly, these are all my favorites. That's why we're using them here today. But this is Aura Spirit Quartz, or just Spirit Quartz. I don't remember. It is so beautiful. I hope the color is picking up on camera, but it is like this beautiful lilac purple. If I can like show you over here, it is just absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite stones as well. And the air conditioning just kicked in, which is Spirit telling me I am here. All right. So those are your 3 stones for you to pick from today. Again, pick whichever one resonates honest with you. If you're called to more than one, that is totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and give you some time with some meditation music to take those deep breaths, tune into your guides, and ask them what it is you are meant to hear. And then I will see you cutie patooties for your pile pick. All right, our beautiful pile number one who chose the green calcite stone. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped it. The beautiful green calcite stone here. Again, one of my all-time favorite stones. I just think this is so gorgeous and so one of a kind. So let's go ahead and see what we got for you today. The first card I pulled for you is from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. If you are new to my channel, I do always link all the decks I use in my description down below in case you would like to purchase them for yourself or check them out. So I just went ahead excuse me, I just went ahead and pulled one singular card from this deck to just kind of gauge the general energy of what we are tuning in here for your reading today. So let's go ahead and see what that card had to say. Let's go ahead and see what y'all got. You got number 18, Tree, Let Them Go. All right, so looking at this at first sight, you might be like, Liv, I thought we're talking about positivity and bestie. This just does not feel positive, but oh my goodness, is it ever? All right, what Spirit is saying by delivering this card to you is that in this month of July, this is going to be such a transformative time for you. I really feel like throughout the past few months, maybe you've been going through a lot of growth, a lot of transitions, whatever it has been for you, whatever it has maybe looked like for you. And I feel like you are getting to this point where you are finally able and ready and willing to release. Whether this was a past relationship, whether this was a excuse me, Spirit is truly speaking because my gas just like will not stop right now, and I really do feel like that's Spirit speaking through. All right, but I truly do see that maybe in the past few months you've like identified relationships that have not been serving you, or boundaries that need to be set, or parts of yourself that you need to let go, like aspects of yourself in which you need to release. And that is not an easy thing to do. However, I think you're ready. No, I take that back. I know you are ready. You are ready for this next phase in your life. You're ready for this next energy in your life, and I think it is going to be so absolutely beautiful because Spirit is saying you have been ready to let this go for a while, but it's been holding you back because you haven't really, maybe had the time, the space, the energy, or the readiness to let this go, and you are ready. All right, July is going to be your month, your time, your season to shed what is no longer serving you and then bloom and grow into whatever is going to serve you. All right, it is absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what other cards you got. All right, so y'all know I had to go ahead and purchase the Queer Tarot. If you do not know, if you are new to my channel, I am a part of the LGBTQ community. I am married to a beautiful woman who I love dearly, and so y'all know I had to get the Queer Tarot. I did try pumping out a different pick a card in June, and technology was just not my friend the past few months, but we are not claiming that in the future. But to be honest with you, every month is Pride Month when you're gay. All right, like that's just how it is. So we are gonna go ahead and use the Queer Tarot cards today. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you. Beautiful, positive blessings coming in to your life in the month of July. All right, you got the Three of Wands, the Star. I might have some Aquarius babies tuning in. I know that it is July, but that does not mean we do not have some Aquariuses here. All right, we also got the Moon. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I said excuse me for dropping a card. We got the Sun. And the last card you got here today is the Nine of Wands. I truly do not have a reason for why I set this up this way. And maybe it's just me, but to be honest, I'm kind of vibing with it. So we're gonna let her be and just let it exist, all right? So this is what I was saying with beautiful new things coming your way when you are ready to release and let go whatever has not been serving you here, because you immediately got the Three of Wands, which is a card of new opportunities. I really and truly see this card card as like putting on a fresh pair of eyes. And what I mean by that is when you are in a situation, whether it be a relationship, a friendship, a an old habit, whatever it looks like for you, a job, whatever aspect you feel like you have needed to release, when you are in that headspace, it's almost impossible to see the future and where it can go without those goggles on, right? So say for example, you have been living in the mindset of, I have to work really hard and push myself beyond my limits just to be happy. That is exactly what's going to be attracted to you. Yet however, when you're able to let go of that mindset, let go of what was not serving you, you are able to then see the world with a different set of eyes, a set of eyes that is, I do not have to push myself as hard just to enjoy my life. I do not work to live. I do not live to work. I work to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, changing your mentality is going to open up so many new doors for you. If any of you have been wanting to travel in the month of July, that is definitely favored here because you got the sun as well. Obviously travel safely and do whatever is best for you in your life. But I definitely do see that as a positive omen here for you. Or if you're ready to start something new, right? Because when you release, you then make room for new opportunities. Say you want a new couch. Once you release and get rid of the old couch that was no longer serving you, you now have a room to put in a new couch. Just as though you are getting rid of energy that does not serve you, now have the room to attract new energy into your life. And that is exactly what I see happening for you. So if you want to embark on something new, this is a very favorite time to do so. A new project, a new job, a new career, a new spiritual journey, like whatever it is for you, listen to spirit and take that next step. I definitely see this being a time of you to fully express and embrace all of who you are. Maybe in this situation, again, and it doesn't have to be with another person. I know it says let them go, but even them can be an aspect of yourself, all right? But I feel like in whatever situation this was, I feel like you were suppressed. I feel like your voice was silenced. I feel like you were silenced, and I feel like you weren't able to speak your true desires, exactly who you are and what you wanted to be. And July is your freaking season to speak up, my love. If you want to, scream from the rooftops your loves and your joys and your happiness, do so. If you want to dress in a way that makes you feel good and confident, do so. If you want to make new friends, do so. If you want to start a new creative project, do so. This is the time of fully expressing yourself, especially being paired with the Three of Wands, which is also the card of self-expression. I feel like this is the time for you to really fully sit and own your power, especially if it had been silenced for a little while. All right, so own it, sit in your glory, sit in your beauty, realize how amazing you are. Maybe take some time for yourself and just like vibe with who the frick you are. Whether it's listening to music that just gets you in the right headspace, makes you feel all vibey, makes you want to dance like no one's watching, freaking do it. All right, whether it is eating delicious food that makes you feel so good, do it. Whatever it is this July, do something that puts you in a headspace of complete and pure contentment and joy, because you deserve it. All right, we do have some shadow energy popping up here with the Nine of Wands and the Moon, both of them kind of showing a full moon aspect to them. This card's actually interesting because it has the sun covering the moon, which is something I feel like I don't normally see, but I really actually truly like that. Maybe I do see that and I've never just realized but I do think this is interesting because we do have the sun, the moon, and then the sun again, like the sun, moon, the moon, and the sun, which is showing me these shadow aspects of yourself. I don't know if anyone else has felt this way, but the super moon that happened in the middle of June, the strawberry moon, it messed me up. All right, and if you are still feeling the effects of that moon, ride the wave, because everyone I've talked to, everyone that's experiencing the same things that I've experienced, is basically coming to the same consensus that this moon is bringing up old shiitake that they need to address. Is it comfortable? No. Is it enjoyable? Absolutely not. But is it necessary? 100%. I feel like in this upcoming month of July, the new and full moons that are going to be occurring are going to help you push even more forward. All right, I know the moon can sometimes be scary. I feel like sometimes when I see the moon, I'm like, I don't want to do any more shadow work. I don't want to lurk any farther. I've already been doing so. All right, but having this sandwiched here, the way I placed it intuitively, I don't know why I put it this way, like I said, but I was called to do so, and I feel like it is such a beautiful visualization sun, that sometimes you have to go through the dark, the moon being the dark. You have to go and face your shadows, face those inner aspects of yourself that maybe you've been avoiding, maybe you've been ignoring, whatever it is. Face those inner shadows, face that inner, those inner aspects of yourself. Go through this tree, let them go so you can come out the other side and see sunshine. Sometimes you have to go through the darkness to appreciate the light. And that is truly what your guides are calling you here to do today. And when you feel like all you want to do is give up, please do not. If you feel like, Liv, I am so sick of doing the shadow work. I am so sick of looking at these aspects of myself. Maybe I don't want to do this right now. Your guides are saying, please keep pushing, especially because you have a moon in the background here as well. So this is heavily, heavily influenced by the moon. When this aspect comes up, when these things come up and you want to give up, you're tired, you're like, Liv, I don't want to keep dealing with this. Please do not give up, because you are just about to reach the sun. The sun is a time of celebration, joy, excitement, positivity. Like, it's quite literally one of the most beautiful cards, in my opinion, in the tarot, and you got it right after the moon. You go through the dark, you face the shadows, you release whatever the heck is being brought up that you need to release, you let it go, and then you enjoy and bask in the sun and the warmth and the glory that July has to offer. Another message I'm getting with this let them go is that you might be called to do some fire rituals in this month of July. It is the summer season here where I live in the United States, so if you are also in this hemisphere area, why are my words doing this today? Okay, if you are also in this area, you might be experiencing summer as well, and bonfires are very popular around this time of year. Summer bonfires are just the jam. All right, but if you are in the space to have a fire safely, do not let Smokey the Bear come for y'all. You know I'm a Smokey the Bear stan on this channel, okay? But if you are able to have a fire ritual safely, if you are able to have a bonfire, you might be called to write down. Wow, like my face is going crazy right now, so I really feel like Spirit is trying to say this. If you are called to do so, write down what it is you want to release. And I know it might feel weird because it feels like you're bringing it into reality, but please trust me on this. So I would write, I am afraid, I am sad, I am scared, I am lost, I am lonely. And I actually address those things and I write them in that format, and then I burn the shit out of it, okay? This could be in a letter, this could be on paper, whatever it looks like to you, however you feel called. Just writing down what it is you're wanting to release and then burning it and giving the ashes to Gaia and being like, I release this. I release it. It is no longer mine. I refuse to take it on. All right, because you are just ready to up level, my love. You are ready to freaking up level, change directions, change shift, and come out of July moving into August as just a freaking baddie. Okay, and that's what we're embracing right now. The next cards I pulled for you were the Moonology Oracle cards. I don't know if it was all the moon vibes, but I was so called to use these for you, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. So I might have some Taurus babes tapping in here. All right, this is a confirmation from Spirit. They do not want you to worry. Maybe whatever this thing that you were letting go may have resulted in you feeling like you're losing a big aspect of yourself, or maybe you're even losing a prosperous part of yourself. But Spirit is letting you know that prosperity lies ahead for you, all right? Not behind, my love. Prosperity lies ahead. We're not focusing on what we had. We're focusing on where we're going. Where do we want to go next? All right, whatever it is you want to do to receive money, just definitely be sure you are in the headspace and the vibration of attracting it in a way that best serves you. This is a practice I've been working on even with myself lately of, okay, you know, if I just wanted money, I can easily go back and get my 9-to-5 job and I will have money. But is that the vibrational frequency in which I want to attract abundance? No, right? I want to attract it by doing my readings and etc. and helping people. That is the way in which I want to attract abundance. So for you, which energy, what way would you like to attract prosperity into your life? Say it is good health. Do you want to do this by, you know, either unhealthy dieting or, you know, restrictive eating and just like bad habits for yourself? Is it maybe going to get you the results you want, you know, in your head? Possibly, but are you getting into the vibrational shift and the vibrational frequency of how you want to attract that? Maybe not. So definitely think about in which way do you want to manifest this prosperity and get into the vibrational frequency of it, all right? The song, Good Vibration, sense, right? Good vibrations is in my head right now. And so maybe just turn that on and bop to it and think about, how do you want to manifest this prosperity? How do you want to receive this prosperity? How do you want to receive it? And what way would you like to receive it? And get into that vibe, all right? The next card you got is, what do you need to release? I mean, period. We got the moon. We got the, release card. I think it's, oh no, it's called tree. I was about to say, I literally think it's called release, but it's not, all right? But what do you need to release? Again, not something to be feared in this month of July. It's actually a very positive blessing, because again, when you release, then you are now in the energy and the vibration of receiving. So what do you need to release? Again, going and looking back on those aspects of yourself, the moon energy. If in this past super blood full strawberry moon, whatever it was, you felt things come up that you needed to release, do not back down. Face them and release them. If in the month of July, during the new and full moon, even the first and third quarter moon, even in the waning moon, okay, if you feel the energy of fears and worries and old doubts coming up, that is because you are ready to release them. Don't back away, release them and move forward, because prosperity does lie ahead, all right? The next card you got is Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. This is what I'm saying. You got the star and the Aquarius card here, so I most definitely have some Aquarius babes tapping in. If I do, hi, hello from a fellow Aquarian. I love you, okay? Show the world the real you, period. With the star card here, you are ready in the month of July to show the world the real you, not an adjusted version so that way society accepts you, real version of you, not a simmered down version so you're not too much, not a, dulled down version of who you are. Show the world the real you, your authentic self, your genuine self, your most beautiful, high vibrational, loving self. Show the world the real you. And again, if you were in a situationship, or even if you're not in it now and you feel like you've already let them go, maybe the situation happened 10, 15, 20 years ago, but it's still being brought up, that is because there are still aspects of that situation that are holding you back and still have control over your life. And Spirit is saying you do not need to be in their control anymore. You are ready to have control back over your life, which is why, even if you're like, Liv, this situation happened 20 years ago, why is it still bothering me? Because there's still an aspect of whatever happened that is dictating a part of your life and controlling part of you. And Spirit is saying no more, release it, we're done, it's gone. So it's time to show the world the real you, not a real you that maybe has a chain on your ankle from what has happened in the past, not a real you that has all these weights weighing you down and saying you can't be. No, we're releasing that, we're moving forward, and we're showing the world our real versions of ourselves for the good of all and harm to none, okay? The last one of these cards you got is period. A new start is coming, new moon. Yes, July, pile number 1, a new start is coming. My love, if you're wondering why is Spirit making me go through this, it is because there is a new start coming and a new start heading your way, and they are not wanting you to bring all of this along with you. They are wanting you to start fresh. They are wanting you to start new. They are wanting you to start in a brand new energy. So that is why they're kind of having you go through this right now so you can release it. All right, I'm literally getting the vibes to like shake it off, like shake my hands and release this energy. Okay, so shake off the energy, release what is not serving you, because a new, beautiful, bright, sunny horizon is ahead of you and you are ready to receive it. Even if it feels scary to have something new start, even if it feels intimidating, you are ready. I promise you that. All right. The last cards I pulled for you today are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards here. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say just to wrap up this high vibrational reading from Spirit. The first card you got is number 18. You got 2 18s here today, period. Clearing the excess. I mean, absolutely, okay? You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. Beautiful, all right? And it is 18, which matched the number of the tree card, let them go. So this could be even clearing out energetic junk that is just not serving you. If you are called to do a summer cleaning spree, do it, babe. If you are called to, release aspects, release old people who are not serving you, release old friendships who are not serving you. Whatever it is, clearing away the excess is going to once again allow room for new growth. The next cards we got for you today are the Rediscover Your Zeal number 40. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. All right, so when we got that Three of Wands energy and the Star, they are telling you to pay attention to these aspects of yourself that you feel like are being maybe you're maybe being reacquainted with. Maybe they haven't been a part of your life for a while and you're now getting reacquainted with this energy. This is a time to not ignore those desires, not ignore those passions. Listen to them and help yourself rediscover your zeal. Help yourself rediscover what it is that truly makes you happy, what makes you excited to wake up in the morning, what benefits you in such a beautiful way. All right, where are your passions? Where do they lie? If you're having a hard time with that question, because I kind of heard someone be like, Liv, I don't freaking know what I'm passionate about. I don't know, sleeping, existing, eating, pooping, like, right? If you're someone who's struggling with the idea of even being comfortable finding their passion, just maybe try a small practice of take one day a week and try something that you've always wanted to do that you never let yourself do, and listen to what Spirit says along that journey. Or if you have something you really, really like, but you feel like it's stupid to call it a passion, maybe it is, I don't know. One thing that I think is common that people think is stupid is playing video games. Maybe you are so passionate about it, you love it, it makes you so happy, you feel like you get to use your creative mind and your skills and all of these beautiful aspects, but you tell yourself that it's stupid and it's dumb. Let yourself do that one day a week, all right? And just play and engage and allow your inner child to come out, because maybe through playing these video games, through allowing yourself to dive into your passions, to allowing yourself to dive into these energies of discovering and learning and creativity and exploring and spiritual desires, you are able to then uncover more aspects of yourself. And you might be like, Liv, it's a video game. This has happened to me, okay? When I started playing Overcooked, I learned so much about myself that I would not have known in that time if I didn't allow myself to trust my intuition and play that game. I know it seems silly, but trust me, all right? Or don't. It's up to you. It's your life. You do what you want to do with it, all right? But just trying to engage in small passions every single day or once a week is going to be a lot easier than expecting yourself to just automatically know tomorrow what it is you love to do and chasing it, okay? The next card you got is Empower Yourself, number 29. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. Absolutely, especially with all the Aquarian energy we have here. July is your season to empower yourself. July is your season with the Nine of Wands here as well. July is your moment to say, you know what? I don't have to let this energy control me anymore. I do not have to let this negative vibe hold me back any farther from embracing my passions, my dreams, my desires, exploring my other parts of myself, empowering myself in my natural essence, whatever it is. I do not have to be held back anymore. So I'm going to decide for myself that I am worth more. And when you decide you are worth more, when you release what is not serving you, when you stand up and keep going, Nine of Wands energy, you reach the sun. And that is this beautiful energy of attracting that same vibe to you. And I believe that is becoming even more echoed here with the Empower Yourself. The last card you got here today, pile number 1, is Leaping Through Air, number 45. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering, all right? So if there are things you're considering, projects, ideas, adventures, creative patterns, especially if you're wanting to start something new with the Three of Wands, if there is something, and with a new start, bestie, if there is something you want to do when you go through this moon, sun, releasing tree energy, if you feel like you are in the space of releasing, decluttering, getting rid of what's not serving you, saying goodbye to relationships or setting boundaries, whatever it looks like, and then you, excuse me, all right, Spirit, speak. And then, oh my gosh, and 4 + 5 = 9. Excuse me, over the 9, like right by the Nine of Wands, period. All right. If you feel the energy or the drive or the desire to start something new, to start a new job, a new creative habit, a new creative passion, a new side project, a new side job, a new hobby, whatever it looks like for you, please listen to that, because it might bring you something you could have never predicted nor imagined. All right. So stop telling yourself it doesn't make sense or it's not realistic unrealistic or it's a waste of time. If it brings you joy and it's for the good of all and harm to none, it is not a waste of time. All right, it is absolutely not a waste of time if it brings you joy. I feel like that is a conditioning I'm myself working really hard on releasing, is this idea or this mentality that if it doesn't bring me money, then it's a waste of time. If it doesn't bring me a monetary gain or monetary value, then it's a waste of time. But that is absolutely not true. All right, not true. False information. Don't take on that energy because you do not need to. All right, trust yourself, trust your intuition. When you are releasing, if you get a new idea, please listen to it and just see where it takes you. All right, it's just such a good time. I am so excited for you for the month of July, pile number 1. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know, because hello, I missed you so much. And I feel like when we comment together, it makes me feel like I'm actually talking to you and I feel so close and connected, and I love that. So I really do hope that you liked this video. Please let me know if you did, and I'm so happy to be back. If you have any video requests, let me know them in the comments and I will try my best to get those put out for you. But I just love you and adore you so much, and I've missed you and I'm so happy to be back. I do always accept tips and donations on this channel at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, but these are never required. This is just an additional way to support creators. So if you would like to leave a tip or a donation, always appreciated, but never required. All right, I am just so grateful for you and I love you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Can you feel it? Can you feel my love? All right, so I will see you cutie patooties for my next reading. Be sure to go check out my Where I've Been and Where I'm Going video for more information about what the heck has been going on. And I hope to see you very soon. I love you and I adore you. Always be sure to show where there's love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you cutie patooties for my next video. Bye. All right, our beautiful pile number 2, y'all chose the gorgeous raw amethyst stone here. This again is one of my favorite stones because your girl is biased and it is Aquarius queen. All right, so I absolutely excuse me, I absolutely love this stone, so a wonderful choice for you. So let's go ahead and see what we got for your high vibrational, beautiful, wonderful message from spirit about all of the amazing blessings and abundance that is coming your way in the month of July 2022. Before we start, I just went ahead and pulled one card from the deck we are using right off the bat, which is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards here. If you are new to my channel, I always link all of the decks I use in the description down below and in the pinned comment of the video in case you would like to check them out yourselves. So let's go ahead and see. I really just pulled this one card as like the base message of what we are looking at today and kind of the core value and the core message behind your reading. You got number 13, what a lucky number, and you got lioness. You've earned all your stripes. All right, so right off the bat, again, I'm gonna say this, and if it's not resonating with you, like, you don't have to take it like with anything in my readings. If what I say does not resonate, please know that you do not have to take it. Sorry, I'm putting my hair up. I feel like I got my hair up for this one. All right, but please know if it's not resonating, you don't have to take it. All right, but the message I get just from looking at this card is that y'all's pile might be about really embracing your physical vessel this time of the year. If you are living in the United States area, it is summertime here, and I know that summertime, from my own personal life experiences, can be a very triggering time of year. I have spent so many of my own years hiding away during the summer, afraid of showing off who I am and exposing my body. If you are someone who's also been in that same vein, or maybe you're still in that time now, July is going to be the time for you to fully be able to break that spell, break that curse, and be able to really expose and show your body for who you are, because who you are is magnificent. Every curve, every dimple, every line, every aperture of your body. Aperture? That's not the word I meant to say, but you know what? Whatever. Every part of who you are has been perfectly designed to create you, and there is no one that's exactly like you. And I know that that might seem weird or frustrating or scary or whatever, but it's not. It's unique and it's amazing and it's beautiful, and you are beautiful. If you are called this summer to wear shorts, to wear a swimsuit, to go to the beach, to go to the pool, but you're scared because you don't want people to see your body, this is a time to break out of that mindset and say, you know what? This is me and this is who I am. And not to mention, my body's the least interesting thing about me. My mind is really cool. My soul's freaking amazing. And I like to sing. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is. But this is the time, this is the season for you really to break out of that limiting belief here. All right. And if you're someone who's like, Liv, I don't want to hear you talk about body positivity, body neutrality, yada, 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 I totally understand. This could be just you embracing another aspect of yourself. But the reason I was called to address, body image and things like that was because of the beautiful, beautiful person sitting here on the card, really embracing all of her stripes, which in this card is the stretch marks, all right? And it's hard. Summer is really, really hard if you have any kind of body healing to go through, and I understand that. I wish I could say I didn't, but I do. And this is the time, this is the season to wear the dang swimsuit, okay? Wear the swimsuit, wear the shorts, let your body breathe, exist for all you are, because all that you are is mag-frickin-nificent, okay? The next cards we are using today are the Queer Tarot cards, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say. I feel like y'all got a lot, so let's go ahead and see what you have to say. The first card you got is the Queen of Pentacles. Then we got the Nine of Cups. I mean, period, bestie. We love, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. I actually talked about this on the video I recorded that is just probably never going to go up because technical issues for when I did the first pick a card coming back. And I explained that with these cards, I actually never was taught how to read Roman numerals, and I never learned on my own. And so I typically avoid tarot decks that use Roman numerals because it makes me insecure. But I was like, whatever, I'm going to have to count and maybe I'll learn Roman numerals along the way. Okay. So the next card you got is the Eight of Swords. The next card you got is the High Priestess. I mean, period. We love High Priestess energy here, okay? The mysticism, the baddie energy, we just stan. The other card you got is the Ace of Pentacles here. And the last card you got here today is the Lovers. Let's go ahead and get into it, all right? So starting right off the bat, echoing on what I was already saying earlier, if this is not a physical attribute that you are wanting to work through, or if it's more than that, maybe, the physical insecurities or body vessel insecurities are just the outer appearance thing, but maybe it goes deeper. Maybe you feel like there are parts of yourself where you wish you could just be your full self. You wish you could just do this thing that you think is so cool, that you see other people do and it just looks amazing and you love to do it, but there might be some form of insecurity that's holding you back. In this month of July, it is time for you to release those insecurities at the best you can. Let's remind ourselves that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and it's not going to happen overnight, all right? But the best you can, taking baby steps every single day to really embrace whatever aspect of yourself you would love to embrace in this month, because there are so many different parts of you, right? There is the loving, nurturing part of you. There is a spiritual, exciting part of you. There is the mysticism part of you. There is the funny part of you. There's the quirky, there's the angry, there's the, passionate. There's so many different aspects of who you are. And it's time for you to really bring those out in this month of July. I really do feel like a lot of prosperity lies ahead for you this month, regardless of, if it is in necessary, whether it is in financial reward or recognition. And I really see that here, especially because you've got the Ace of Pentacles paired right underneath the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups being your wishes coming into freaking reality, and the Ace of Pentacles being about abundance and new opportunities. So if you are a creative, or if you are someone who maybe has your own small business or would like to start your own small business, this is a very favored time for you. And if you are not in that realm, if you have something that you are excited about, if you have something you're manifesting, we often all have something we want to bring into reality. Even if we don't consciously say, Liv, I'm manifesting this, we often all have something we wish to bring into reality. Better health, better love, higher peace, higher consciousness, the peace of mind, money, good food, good times, good vibes, travel, whatever it looks like for you. Whatever it is you are wanting to bring into reality this month, let yourself receive, okay? Because I think that this is something that might seem like, duh, of course I'd let myself receive this amazing, beautiful thing that I'm wanting to manifest. But something I've realized for myself is that often I get in the way of my own manifestations by not allowing myself to receive them, in the sense that I don't think I deserve them, right? Now, going back to the physical vessel thing I was talking about, those often go hand in hand, okay? For me personally, and I'm not trying to like come on here and like, you know, assume your life or anything like that. So if it doesn't resonate, please throw it away. But for me personally, my physical vessel insecurities were really hiding under the guise of me feeling like I don't deserve to show my body, me feeling like I don't deserve to exist, I don't deserve to take up space. Bullshit. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to own the space. You deserve to have, you know, the whole mother freaking space. You deserve to have that, just like you deserve to have your manifestations brought into reality. This month of July, your guides are really wanting you to heavily focus on understanding that you are deserving of every possible dream you wish to have in this reality, good of all, harm to none. You are deserving of every possible dream being brought into this reality and being a tangible thing for you to receive. You absolutely deserve that. And if you're having a hard time thinking that, you're having a hard time believing that, or maybe you're even like, no, Liv, of course I believe it, but you don't really believe it, just focus on little baby steps each month that tells yourself that you deserve it. Queen of Pentacles energy. I just feel like this is going to be such an abundant month for you. Again, if you are manifesting financial benefits this month, if you're manifesting a bonus, a raise, new money coming your way, I do definitely see that being very favorable here for you as well. But again, abundance does not just lie in coin and money. Abundance in friendships, possibilities, freedom. All right, for me, I went to the beach with Chloe when her and her husband came to visit me and my wife, and I just like could not care less about what my body looked like because I just wanted to have so much fun with my friends. And that to me was abundant. That was an abundant day, an abundant vacation. I just allowed myself to be and exist and let my stripes shine. And I feel like that is also a form of abundance, is feeling free, freedom. All right, so whatever it looks like for you, get into the vibe of receiving all of the abundance that Spirit wants to push your way. I do also want to point out that the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing card, and I feel like in this month for you, it might just be a beneficial thing for you to just nurture yourself a little bit more. Take some more time for self-care, whatever self-care looks like to you. I personally am someone that believes that self-care is going to look different for everybody, because what you like to do is something that I might not like to do. For me, like taking a bubble bath with all the candles and all of that, to be honest, that's not my version of self-care. Don't love it, don't vibe with it, not really my cup of tea. I get too hot and it makes me anxious. It's just not my fun time. So for me, self-care is watching a movie that I already know the ending to. It's super predictable, something funny, making a home cooked meal or ordering out even if I'm feeling up to it, and just hanging out and just chilling and existing. To me, that is self-care. So what is self-care to you? Be sure to give yourself a little bit extra of that this month. I know the Queen of Pentacles can very much be seen as giving to others, and I still vibe with that, but I feel like you are the one who needs to nurture and be nurtured. And I do believe it's by yourself. Let yourself nurture yourself. Let yourself receive the nurture meant. What is the word for that? Nurturing. Come on, Liv. Jeez. Okay, moving on to this half of the reading, just because I feel like they were separated ever so slightly. With the Eight of Swords here, I really want to ride the point home that the Eight of Swords does represent feeling entrapment, but I want to repeat that. It represents feeling entrapment, or feeling as though you are trapped. It is not actual reality. You are not trapped in this moment. If you feel bound to the confines of your home because you're scared of someone seeing your body, if you go to the pool this summer, cut that cord, all right? Cut that bowl, let it go, and go show off your freaking glorious body for all that it is. And if somebody has something negative to say about it, don't take it personal, babe, because that's nothing to do with you. That is their own ingrained, messed up brain that is projecting onto you. Their brain's not messed up. That was mean and hurtful, and I'm sorry. But I just mean like that's their own issues being projected out, okay? But you are not stuck. And if it has nothing to do with your body, if you just feel stuck because you feel like you don't know where to go, you don't know what your future holds, you don't know what the heck you want to do, or maybe you feel like you do know what to do, but you're not able to because you feel like you can't fully express yourself, your guides are saying this is actually not true reality in this moment. You are able to break free. You are able to get to the castle and receive your dreams and have all the abundance you wish to have. All we have to do is take off the blindfold, all right? All we have to do is take off the blindfold and realize that we are never as trapped as we truly seem, and that there is genuinely a way out. So if you're feeling trapped in the past few months, if you're feeling like, Liv, I don't know what the heckaroonie is going on, but I'm feeling entrapment, Spirit is saying all done in the month of July. Take off your blindfold, look around you, and look at all of the abundance that surrounds you, because look at the way this is laid out, bestie. Look at the way this is laid out. We have the Eight of Swords here, but then we have all these cards representing abundance. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, quite literally all representing mounds and mounds and mounds of abundance, whether it's financial, whether it's creative, whether it's with love, with health, whatever it is, your wish is coming true. And then over here, you have expressing yourself fully, the Lovers, positive vibes, and the High Priestess, only positive cards. And then sandwiched in the middle is the idea of feeling stuck. All right, this is so loud because of the visualization here that it is not reality, but it's separating you from what it is you want to have. I feel like it's separating you, it's distancing you from your dreams of achieving and receiving all of these. So in this month of July, it's time to say no more. It's time to say, am I going to become the hunter or the hunted? And what I mean by that is that there's this beautiful card that I have in an oracle deck, and it's called the Hunter. And it talks about how in our life we have fears. We all have fears, regardless of if we accept them or not. We all do have them. And it is in your life where you get to decide, is this fear going to hunt me down and decide that I am trapped, decide that I'm not deserving, decide that my body is too ugly to go outside, decide that I'm too insecure to exist, decide that I'm stuck. Or am I going to become the hunter and look at my fears, face them head on and say, you have no power here, and hunt them down, not anyone, okay, not a person, your own fears, and then release them. And I feel like in this moment, Spirit is calling you to say, are you the hunted or the hunter? And just own up to your fears and say, you have no more power here. Cut the freaking cords. Look around you and look at abundance that is just surrounding you, babe. Pile number 2, it is surrounding you. There's no way else to see this besides it's surrounding you, but it still does not, it still says that you're feeling stuck. So this is the opportunity to really break free of that and move forward onto bigger and better things and release these fears into the past. All right, with the Lovers here, I truly am seeing that although the Lovers can definitely represent a love with another person, I feel like this month of July is going to be a very beautiful time for you to actually focus deeper on a love within yourself. I know that I feel like I just heard someone being like, oh shit, like I don't want to hear that, Liv. All right, but it actually is true. The biggest relationship, the most powerful relationship, the most important relationship you're ever going to have is the relationship with yourself, and that is very loudly projected here in the month of July. So definitely just spend, like I was saying here with the Queen of Pentacles, some extra time nourishing, loving, and caring about yourself this month. And by doing so, by allowing yourself to look within, go deeper, give yourself the love and care and nourishment that you need, I feel like you're going to tap into higher levels of consciousness, whether it is through meditation, just through engaging with yourself, being with yourself, allowing yourself to sit in your own company in silence, whatever it is for you. I just see so much mysticism surrounding you in this month of July in a very high vibrational way. Obviously, if that's what you want, if that's not what you want, then don't claim it and it's totally fine. But if you are someone that wants to grow spiritually, dive into new spiritual practices, gain higher levels of awareness, connect with your higher self even, I do see that becoming, yeah, Spirit, speak through my oh my goodness, all right. Whew, I definitely do see that being incredibly probable here for you in the month of July. And I think it's going to show itself, the mysticism, the higher consciousness, connecting with your higher self. It's going to present itself through making this love, making this deep connection within yourself, spending time alone with yourself, spending time in silence, dedicating time to give yourself the love and care and the nurturement that you desire, that you require, that you need. Is going to allow you to kind of quiet your mind, be with yourself, and really connect into the highest version of yourself. All right, let's go ahead and gain some extra clarifications. The next cards I pulled for you today are the Moonology Oracle cards. So let's see what they have to say. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Babe, period. All right. Excuse me. With the Eight of Swords here, this is, and I feel like someone's going to get so mad at me when I say this. So please, again, take what you like, leave what you don't. But I feel like it actually and genuinely is a commitment to say, I am going to allow myself to feel trapped here. I'm going to allow myself to be stuck. I'm going to, I want to say this because the Spirit is telling me to say it. But again, if it doesn't resonate, throw it away. For me personally, I allowed myself to feel stuck, trapped. Honestly, kind of made myself the victim mentality for a long time, because that way I felt like I didn't need to grow and I didn't need to try new things and I didn't need to go do things that were so scary for me, because if I'm stuck, I'm trapped. Oh shoot, I can't go try that new scary thing. Darn, right? But I was able and ready and willing to release that, and then the amount of abundance that showed itself afterwards was phenomenal. All right, but that is something that you need to break, and I feel like it's going to be, well, you don't have to do anything. It's your life, your choices, but it's something that spirit is calling you to break, is this like mentality, either if it's a victim mentality or just a mentality of feeling stuck. You are being called to break it, and it's not going to be easy, okay? You know, sometimes the best things never are, but it is going to be so worth it. And if you feel like your commitment's being tested during that time, being placed over the Queen of Pentacles, give yourself the extra love and attention that you need when going through this cycle breaking, when cutting these cords, and give yourself that extra time to feel, to breathe, to exist, to go through it, so that way you can really come out fully, okay? Yeah, I mean, bestie, New Moon and Scorpio, work through your fears, okay? I mean, period. There are fears that are surrounding you in this moment. Maybe even with me talking about it, our ego started to get a little defensive. I definitely felt that. All right, so, and that's, again, it's normal. It's not a bad thing. It's just something to kind of address and release and push through. But July is such a beautiful time for you to work through your fears, because you have so much abundance surrounding you. And the reason your guides are wanting you to work through your fears, the reason your guides are wanting to push you through this, and I say through this intentionally, they want to push you through this and out of it, is so you can finally, and maybe not finally, maybe you already have, but if you haven't, finally see all of the abundance that is surrounding you in so many different ways, that's being currently blocked by like these horse blinders of like, you can't see past just right here, because that's where your fears are keeping you. But once you break away from that, it's open and you get to see all of the amazing abundance, and that is why spirit is pushing you through this right now. The next card you got is nothing is yet set in stone. This is your reminder that this is up to you. This is your choice. All right, I feel like this is a beautiful message to remind all of us all the time that nothing is literally ever set in stone. If the last 2 years have showed us anything, at least me personally, it's that nothing is set in stone. Nothing in the last 2 years has gone the way I expected them to be, or the way I thought they should go. And that was honestly at the time very freaking scary, but so amazing and such a blessing for me in ways I could not have imagined and could not have thought. But nothing is yet set in stone. All right, you get to decide your future. You get to decide where you want to go. You get to decide if you're going to stay trapped or if you're going to break free and explore all the abundance that surrounds you, tapping into your manifestations, quite literally watching everything you've ever wanted come into your life, welcoming in new opportunities, new friends, new adventures, new money, nourishing yourself, being a nourishing person not only to yourself but to others, engaging in a love so deep and so beautiful within yourself that that's what you put out, that's the vibe you put out, and it's what you also attract to you. And then tuning into a spiritual mystic side of yourself that you maybe never thought you could get that far, but you can, because nothing is yet set in stone and you have the power to change your reality. All right. The last card of these you got is conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. You got all moons, first quarter, new, mutable, and full. All right, full moon in eclipse, conclusions are within reach. Spirit is saying this is going to come to an end very soon. And by going to come to an end, I mean this energy of you pushing through your fears, this energy of you working through things, it's not going to be all of July, babe, okay? It's just going to be for a part of it so you can fully enjoy this July season, because conclusions are within reach. The ending point is within reach. Being able to push through this is so close, and like so close to being done. All you have to do is reach out, shut that fear, and say, you know what? You have no power, fear. You have no power, fear. Wow, okay. I wanted to say you have no power here, but I kept saying 3 times, you have no power, fear. So maybe say that instead. You have no power, fear. Okay, you have no power, comma, fear. You have no power, comma, fear. I am ready to break free. The conclusions are within reach. The ability to just sit back and relax on a beach while reading your favorite book is so close, and you're so able to reach it. All you have to do is decide that that's what you want. All right. The last cards I pulled for you today are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is number 12, replacing what was lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. Pile number 2, babe, 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 babe. Abso-freaking-lutely. Replace what was lost. When you break through these fears, you might feel like, Liv, I don't know where to start. But that's the beautiful thing, Ace of Pentacles. When you release what was not serving you, when you break free of these fears, you now have the opportunity to decide, nothing is yet set in stone, how you want to see the world. Do you want to see, the world and everything around you and all the abundance coming your way as something that's going to serve you, the best thing that's for you, good of all, harm to none, including yourself, right? Is that how you want to see it? Because that is then what you will attract. How do you want to go about your day-to-day life? This is the opportunity to change your thoughts, change your habits, change the way you once existed throughout this life to be something that serves you and to your highest good, something that benefits you, blesses you, gets you excited, gets you motivated, and allows you to tune into the vibrations in which you want to receive, all right? And again, this card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. If you have been wanting to manifest abundance, babe, get ready to receive some kind of abundance in the month of July. Whether it is through tangible money, if you're wanting a raise, iconic, totally happening if you are hoping to manifest that, all right? Let me not say totally happening because, again, nothing is set in stone, all right? But if you are wanting to manifest a raise, that's something that might be in good favor, good fortune for you. If you're wanting to have a new job, if you're wanting to, just get more lump sums of money or whatever abundance looks like for you, definitely be open to receiving that this month as well, all right? Y'all got a lot of these. So I'm going to move this bad boy down. Can you still see? Yeah, okay. The next card you got is number 47, connected to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. I mean, I feel like that's word for word what I just said. Okay, Spirit? So definitely just kind of echoing what I was already talking about here. But if you have the energy of like, Liv, I don't even know what fears I'm really supposed to work through. If you feel like you're at a dead end there, Spirit is saying that that's because you are meant to go within. Like I was saying, I feel like when you're able to tune into the lover's energy and really have that connection with yourself and be comfortable in your own presence and your own energy and your own silence, it's going to allow you to connect deeper with your high priestess energy and go within. And that is where Spirit is going to help you see what it is you need to release, help you release whatever it is that is not serving you. If you don't even know what's not serving you and you just get this feeling that something needs to be released, go within, meditate, contemplate, and ask Spirit what it is, and they will help you release it. The next card you got is number 30, surrounded by prosperity. Before I even read this, that is exactly what I was saying, okay? We have the 8 of Swords here, the feeling of being trapped, and then prosperity. You were quite literally surrounded by it, and then it just got echoed here again. I mean, snaps, okay? Snaps. All right, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. I'm not saying it is, but that sounds like something Deepak Chopra would say, and we just love that, okay? Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Again, when we have horse blinders on, it's really, really, really hard to see outside of what this aspect is. But whenever we take those off and we release, the world, the abundance, the way that Spirit actually loves you and cares about you and is showing you all this beautiful energy and nature and abundance surrounding you is going to become so abundantly loud and clear, and it is going to be such a beautiful time for you in this month of July. I'm just so excited for you, okay? I am so excited for you because you're going to be able to see all of the ways in which you are surrounded by prosperity, and I'm just literally could not be more excited. The next card you got is Unexplained Wonder, number 44. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are being answered now. 9 of Cups energy, okay? All of your prayers are being answered. Everything you've been hoping to manifest is coming into reality, and it doesn't need an explanation. It doesn't need an explanation. This is something that I too very much struggle with, is this idea that my manifestations, my magic, the things that happen for me in my reality need to have some kind of tangible explanation. This is a very normal thing, in my opinion, to want to have in the 3-dimensional world, is an explanation. Make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense. If you're wanting to manifest being your own boss, you might feel like, well, I need to have a set plan in which I am going to get there. I can't just say I'm going to get there and just get there, right? But that is exactly how it starts. It's just believing. You don't need to know every single step on the route to get to where you want to go. You just need to know you want to go. All right, you don't need to have the whole thing planned out. It doesn't all have to make sense. It doesn't all have to have an explanation. It can be miraculous. It can be a miracle. It can be unexplained, and it still is going to be brought into your reality. All right, Nine of Cups energy, period. The last card you got today, beautiful pile number 2, is number 33, let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. I mean, absolutely. I feel like I don't even have much else to say there, because that is just so beautifully put and so beautifully said. All right, let your personality shine. You are incredible. And if you haven't heard it in a while, and maybe you haven't heard it ever, or maybe you just need a reminder, you are amazing. You are magnificent. You are glorious. You are fantastic. And I am so happy that you exist. I'm even more grateful that you and I exist together and get to coexist on this life together. I want to remind you that your physical vessel is beautiful, wonderful, amazing, powerful, strong, resilient, and it's yours. And it is the least interesting thing about you, in the sense that it does not dictate if you are a good person, what your body looks like. It does not dictate your soul. It does not define who you are. You define who you are. And this old meat suit here, my meat suit, is not me. This is just the way that my soul gets to exist here and express myself, but it is not me. All right. And I just felt the need to give you that little reminder, and I hope it resonated with you. So make sure you really focus on letting your personality shine, letting who you truly are shine more than anything else in this next month of July. Pile number 2, I love you and I adore you, and I really hope this reading resonated. If it did resonate, please leave a comment down below and let me know. I missed you so much, all right? And commenting is a way that I feel like I really get to talk to you all one-on-one, and it's one of my favorite things. So if you would like to comment, it means the world to me. I love getting to talk with you. I love getting to connect with you in that way. But again, you don't have to, but if you would, hecka heart eyes for you. Okay, babe, love you so much. Pile number 2, thank you so much for listening to this video. And thank you so much for your support and your patience for me while I was away. On this channel, I do accept both tips and donations, which are never required nor expected, just a way that you get to kind of support your creators further, I guess you could say. And I accept those all at PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Again, not required, never expected, just received with so much joy. And it really does help me out a ton, and it's just a fun way that you get to kind of support your creators, if that makes sense. So pile number 2, I love you, I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you, and I missed you. I hope y'all feel this is just my way of showing you I love you when I can't show you in another way. So just understand, okay? Please understand that what the hard eyes, okay, sure, but what the heart is for is just to show you how much I freaking love you. All right, pile number 2, I love you, I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you cutie patooties for my next video, hopefully very soon. I love you. Goodbye. All right, our last and never in the least bit least, our beautiful, glorious pile number 3. As a reminder, y'all chose one of my favorite stones of all time, the Aura Spirit Quartz or Spirit Quartz. I don't know why I do not remember the name of this stone. It's either Spirit Quartz or Aura Spirit Quartz, but either way, just obsessed. We love this stone. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. As a reminder, we are tuning into high vibrational, loving, positive, glorious messages from Spirit regarding all the amazing things coming your way in the month of July 2022. To go ahead and start off your reading, I pulled a single card here just to kind of give us, excuse me, seriously, when I cut the camera, I am not burping, and then as soon as the camera starts rolling and I start delivering messages, Spirit just be speaking through the burps, and it is what it is, okay? But I went ahead and pulled one card here just to kind of give us the overarching theme of what your reading is going to be about today. For this card, we are using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards. If you are new to my channel, I always link all of the decks I use down below in my description and in the pinned comment of my video. That way, if you would like to check them out yourself, you can. So let's go ahead and see what you got. You got number 41, Sundress, Do It For You. When I tell you this is one of my favorite cards, I am not kidding. I love this card and what it represents, and I just think it is such a powerful message. For some reason, if anyone here has watched Steven Universe, Pearl is very loud coming to mind, specifically the song that's like, keep your stance wide, keep your body lowered, right? The song that's like, I do it for him, I do it for him. By saying I do it for him, I do it for her. The whole message there is about kind of acting in accordance for someone else, and really taking away your own power and giving it to another person. And through that story, they have to learn that they do not need to give their power away to somebody else, and that if they want to do something, they should do it for them. And I think that that is such a powerful message. And I hope that those who know that show really like understood what I was talking about there. And if you don't know that show, disregard the example. But really what I was trying to get at is that this July season, this month of July 2022, really prioritize doing things for you. Whether it is even something hard like setting a boundary with a family member, don't do it for them. Don't do it to prove to somebody that you can do it. Don't do it because someone told you to do it. Do it for you because you deserve to have a boundary respected. Therefore, you would set a boundary. If you want to wear an item of clothing that you've always wanted to wear, but maybe someone told you that, oh, you don't look good in that, so you shouldn't wear it. Don't wear it to prove them wrong. Wear it because you deserve to wear it, right? And those are just two kind of like surface level examples, but what I'm really getting at is in this beautiful, beautiful month of July, focus on doing things for you. Whatever it is, do it for you. Do the thing for you, all right? Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your wants and needs, and really check in with yourself when you're wanting to make a big decision. Am I doing this for me because it's what I deserve, or am I doing it because either one, someone told me to, or two, someone told me not to? I'm about to be damned if I let them, think they can control me that way. All right, my Aquarius babes out there know what's up. So let's go ahead and gain some additional information here. For the tarot cards today, I am using the Queer Tarot. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is the Ten of Cups. The next card you got is the King of Wands. The next card you got is the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Cups here. I know this is crooked. I will go ahead and fix it. I thought I was going to fix it in a second, but I simply could just not wait 2 seconds. So I went ahead and fixed it. The next card you got is the Emperor. All right, major Emperor, King of Wands energy. I like to see where this is headed. All right, the next card you got is the Two of Cups with the freaking cutest cat ever. I believe this is a cat. I can't tell if it's a cat or a corgi, but I'm 95% sure that that's a cat. All right, and then the last tarot card you got here today is the Star. Pile number 1 also got the Star. So if you are called to pile number 1 as well, this is your sign to definitely be sure to go ahead and check that pile out as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this beautiful reading for you. Right off the bat, seeing the King of Wands and the Emperor here paired together, even with the way they are both holding their staffs or their wands, this is a loud message that this is the month of authority for you. Whatever it looks like, if you have been wanting to become a leader, become a, move up in management, whatever you do for work, if you've been wanting to, I don't know, do something very, very creative, create your own project, your own vision, whatever it looks like for you, this is the month where you are really going to step into that leadership role. I feel like maybe if you have not already, it's definitely on its way to you. And if you already are in a leadership role, this is a very beautiful time of it coming very loudly into fruition and just showing itself louder and more clearly. And I just love that for you, okay? Because leadership is not just about telling people what to do. That's not the vibe I'm getting, but more of just just like a confidence boost within yourself, and also a message to just really own up your power. For some reason, especially with the sundress, do it for you. Sorry, that is my watch. It is like getting text messages, so it's going like boom, boom, boom. All right, but that is such a beautiful message as well. Is like owning up to your power, like sitting in your power, sitting in your regalness, sitting in your divine energy. It's just like sitting in your power. That's just the message that's coming so freaking loud to my head, is sit in your power. In this next upcoming month for you, you might have an opportunity, especially with the Ace of Wands, to become a leader or step into a more leadership role. And again, leader is not just leading people, but maybe you are an influencer, maybe you are an influential person that's really going to take off this month. If you are wanting to start a path in which you would be an influential person, a leader, management, whatever it looks like, there might be an opportunity that comes up for you this month, and it's going to be super important for you to feel comfortable in yourself, feel comfortable in who you are and in your knowing, so that you can accept this opportunity with 100% sincerity. I do feel like this is going to be an incredibly beautiful month for you emotionally as well. I just feel like emotionally, financially, creatively, I just feel like you're going to be doing really, really well overall. And I don't know how else to say that, but I just get this, I just get this message that Spirit just wants to hype you up. All right, pile 3. If you listen to the other 2 piles, they kind of were like a little bit heavier, even though we were focusing on high vibrational messages. Liv, you're talking so fast. Take a breath. All right, but pile number 3, I feel like Spirit just wants to like hype you up. I feel like if you picked on this pile, you might just be needing a message of love and encouragement and just a reminder of how much of a badass you are. And that's what you are getting here today. Spirit is truly and genuinely telling you that you are incredibly powerful. You are incredibly divine. You are made up of so many different aspects of self, and it is so beautiful and magnetizing, and they're really asking you to sit in that and own that energy. This is going to be a beautiful month for you to make connections. If you've been hoping to manifest friendships, if you've been hoping to manifest a spiritual tribe that you do not already have, this is a really good time for you to like focus on bringing that into reality, especially around creative endeavors. If you are somebody who is very passionate about something, their job, their creativity, something that they just love to do, I really see you developing a connection or a friendship in this realm. All right, like for me, all right, I'm just gonna give an example because sometimes I help people and I'm called to do so. For me, one of my passions is tarot, and I've made a lot of good friends doing tarot. I also love D&D, and I have passions and connections and friends doing D&D. Whatever it is for you, I feel like you're going to be developing connections, friendships, new opportunities, etc. around the things that really light you up. I feel like you're going to find friends with common interests and common passions, things that you guys can work on together, and that's really, really, really exciting. If you already have a lot of good connections in your life, this month of July is going to be a time to really prioritize them. Maybe birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it looks like for you. This is just the time in July to really prioritize those connections in your life. Now, this does not have to be blood family. This could be found family, whatever it is. You are just called to give that part of your life a little extra love, your connections specifically, whether it's with relationships with loved ones, intimate relationships, familial relationships, or new friendships, whatever it looks like for you. The month of July is going to be a beautiful time in regards to your relationships. So look forward to meeting new people if that's what you're hoping to manifest. And if you already have the people in your life, look forward to those relationships becoming even more magnificent and bright during this month of July as well. Maybe even someone, moving on to a next step of a relationship. If you're hoping to get engaged, if you're hoping to get married, if you're hoping, to become in a relationship with someone, whatever it looks like for you, there is just surrounding harmony around relationships for you this month. And I feel like maybe a message, if you are wanting to manifest relationships, if not, probably skip past this part. But and again, relationships don't just mean romantic, okay? Friendship, familial, whatever. I feel like you are someone where people often expect you to kind of always have your shit together. I feel like you are someone where people are always reliant upon you. Yeah, they're the strong one, they're the confident one, they've got it, they got it. Giving me like Louisa from Encanto vibes, where you feel like people just kind of maybe just expect you to handle everything. They expect you to handle all of the burdens, all of the pressure, all of this weight, right? And it's like pressure like a tip, right? Whatever. I don't even actually know the lyrics to the song, I'm sorry, but it's like pressure. I kind of get the feeling of pressure. And if you do feel this massive weight of pressure to kind of always, you know, hold the ground, be the constant, be the strong, be the stable one, totally understand, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm really hoping that in this month of July you are able to kind of let that down a little bit and let your emotions also shine through. Am I saying you have to, you know, completely not be constant or not be strong? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I really hope you understand that you are worth more than just being the strong one in the family or the strong one in the relationship. Like, you have more value than just this limiting placement that was placed upon you. And I really do feel like the connections and the friendships that were in the lover interest that we're really focusing on this month are going to be people who understand it's okay that you don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay that you break down. It's okay that you cry. It's okay that you show your emotions. You are not just lovable because you are always so strong. That is not the reason that we love you. We love you for who you are, your strong times, your weak times, your times of emotion, your times of vulnerability, whatever it looks like for you. And I really just wanted to I felt called to share that message. So these friendships coming into your life, or these you know, connections you already have that are going to grow stronger, I really hope you understand that these are ones where you're able to kind of like drop your guard down, and you'll know the ones you're able to do that around. And those people that you feel that way in your life, really prioritize them in this month of July. Okay, I feel like with this star energy, first of all, we love to freaking see it. Where are my Aquarius babies? All right, y'all know I am an Aquarius sun. Okay, so we stand my Aquarius kings, queens, and royals. All right, we just love. But the star is all about, again, embracing your authenticity. Do it for you, babe. Come out of your shell, express yourself. All right, express yourself and who you are and who you've always wanted to be. Being paired over the Seven of Pentacles, or like under the Seven of Pentacles, what I'm truly seeing for you is the Seven of Pentacles can often represent a bunch of different opportunities. However, how I am reading it in this reading is distraction. For some reason, I feel like Spirit really wants you to focus in on something this month, and I'm hoping that the other cards we have pulled here are kind of going to give us greater clarity, because you have such a broad reading. I don't know what specifically Spirit is wanting you to focus on, but I see distractions. I feel like there is an opportunity for you to kind of get distracted, veer off course, which again, that's okay. No one's gonna get mad at you for being distracted, but Spirit wants you to really hone back in. And you know, because it was under the star, or I say under because I'm seeing like this being over placed on top of it, so that's why I'm saying it that way. All right, but seeing the star placed in the placement it is, I feel like this might specifically be around really coming into your authenticity. There might be distractions of, well, I don't need to do that today. Well, I don't have to wear that, even though I feel like I look really cute, because maybe they don't think I look cute in it, or maybe I should do something just so I can make them mad, so I can prove them wrong, so I can show them up, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like those are all little distractions that could amount to some big distractions if we don't kind of reel it in. So Spirit is really wanting you to focus and really focus your attention towards something specifically this month, and we are going to gain greater clarification on what that thing is specifically. I just feel like, before even moving on to the oracle cards, that there are just so many positive things happening for you in the month of July. I really don't see anything bad in this spread, and that is just so beautiful and wonderful to see. So I really hope you are feeling excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, for the month of July. So let's go ahead and see what else Spirit has to say. The next card we are using are the Moonology oracle cards here. The first cards you got are the answers you need are coming. Honestly, that's so funny, because I was just saying, I hope that Spirit is going to give us more answers. I feel like one that was for Liv, like Liv, the answers you need are coming, but also for you, listening at home or wherever you are listening. The answers you need are coming. If you've been kind of questioning things lately, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, indecisive, in this month of July, be ready to receive answers from Spirit. Be ready to receive answers in the form of creative messages. And that's something I'm really seeing really loudly for you. I feel like Spirit is not going to talk in the way of it's just going to shove itself in your face, but more in the way of when you are engaging in your passions and the things that bring you so much joy, you're going to receive answers in that way, because in those moments when you are doing something that brings you so much passion, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, it aligns you to receive certain things and to receive things in that vibration. And that is what I really feel like is the way that spirit wants to communicate with you in this month of July. So if you're doing something fun like making cookies or playing D&D or singing or swimming or building a sand castle at the beach, whatever it looks like when you are engaging in an energy of pure bliss and pure happiness and engaging in your passions, I believe spirit is going to try to connect with you a lot during that time. The next card you got is step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Beautiful, because we did get the star here. Okay, so this is kind of already putting together more pictures for me. I want to set out the other two as well. I don't know why, I'm just called to do that in this current moment. Okay, but I'll go through and I'll read both of them for you. But I really do feel like this kind of gave us greater clarification with the star being present, with the doing it for you, what the distraction could possibly be. And I feel like the distraction is just going to be, I really feel like in this month of July, you're going to be able to focus more on, you know, becoming your true self, becoming your authentic self, stepping out of your comfort zone, dressing in ways you want to, dressing and doing things that bring you joy, stepping into your own power, knowing your own power, and also knowing it's okay to not be strong. Okay, it's okay not to be okay. And I feel like when you're doing these things, these little distractions, like I was already saying, might come up, might pop up. You're not good enough, you're not worthy, why do you think you could do that, that's stupid, that's dumb, that's a waste of time. And it's really, really easy to slip into those distractions, but spirit is saying no, you are able and you are ready to look at that and say absolutely not, focusing on your true power, calling in your emperor energy and bringing it back to focusing on you and what it is you want to manifest and bring into light this month. I didn't talk too heavily on the Emperor because I feel like him and the King of Pentacles really just kind of paired really, really well together, and I should not have said him because the Emperor is not a he. The Emperor just really represents this good, strong, masculine energy, so that is on me. I'm very, very sorry. But the Emperor just represents that good masculine energy of constance and stability and building your freaking empire, right? So if that's something that you desire, baby, it's coming into reality. All right, and even if it's just building things that just bring you joy, or just being able to be strong and confident and happy and brave and regal, those are all things that you are tuning into the energy of in this month of July. And they might require you to step out of your comfort zone and wear the sundress, right? They might require you to step out of your comfort zone and engage in your passions, or to set boundaries, or to make new connections, or to really become your authentic self. Those things do require you to step out of your comfort zone, but that's because beauty and bliss and grace and abundance lies just outside your comfort zone. All right, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So I might have some Geminis, some Cancers, and some Virgos tapping into this reading. Full moon in Cancer, personal issue reaches resolution. Bestie, I'm not like super sure what this is about. If I'm being super honest with you right now, I'm not getting a clear message. I think this really heavily has to do around, again, connections and relationships. I don't know why. If you had a feeling when I was talking about the Two of Cups or the Ten of Cups about, you know, these new friendships coming into your life and all these good things coming into your life, if you felt worried or anxious during that time, or maybe even the fear that you don't deserve that, or the fear that that's not for me, that's not going to happen to me, I feel like spirit is really wanting you to kind of push through that and release that and understand that you are deserving of good friends. You are deserving of people that love you, that care about you, that hear you, and they love you for all of you, not just your emperor energy, but also, you know, your soft side, your gentle side, your kind side, your silly side. You deserve people that love you at all angles of yourself, and I really do feel like that might be something that you feel like is not accurate. I don't know who that's for, but it's for someone, and if that is for you, the full moon in Cancer card is here saying like this is about, you're ready to release that, and it's time to heal. It's time to heal and release and push forward from that, and you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough to dance around in your sundress if that's what you desire, to sit on your throne and claim your energy, good of all harm to none if that's what you desire, to embrace your full power in the star, to engage in your passions and watch them manifest into reality, to make new friends, make new connections, and prioritize the ones in your life, and understanding that you deserve so genuinely people who love you. You are already enough. You don't have to go through this big transformation in order to be loved. You don't have to go through all of this work in order to be loved. You don't have to go through all of this energy in order to be successful. You are already, as you are in this moment, listening to this message, you are good enough. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts, cuties. You are already good enough. All right. The last cards I pulled for you today are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say to gain any greater clarification or just some positive vibes from Spirit. You got number 21, enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. All right, beautiful. Enjoy the journey, babe. I feel like you have changes happening left and right. I feel like, especially with the Ace of Wands, I feel like something really, really big is happening for you regarding your passions and the things that really like light you up and get you excited. And this is your message to ride the wave, enjoy the journey, right? You're heading on a road trip. You know your end destination. Don't just focus on where you're going. Focus on the ride. Stop and get the caramel corn at the rest stops. You know what I'm saying? Take the pictures next to the world's biggest ball of yarn or whatever it is. Like, enjoy the journey, have fun, and don't rush into don't rush it, okay? Because this is happening for a reason. All of this growth is happening, all of the positive changes, stepping out of your comfort zone. It might not happen overnight. You don't have to have the end destination and need to get there tomorrow. It's okay to enjoy the journey as you are on your way there. The next card you got is Dancing in the Rainbow, number 7. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness and find out what you truly desire. Beautiful, pile number 3. See, I feel like Spirit's just wanting to give you a hype message, okay? Like, dance in the rainbow, engage in the beauty that life has to offer. You also have so many rainbows here. You have rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. I love that, okay? You have a rainbow with 10 of Cups, a rainbow here, and a rainbow with the star. Period. All right, do you know what rainbows mean? I mean, they mean a lot of things, but rainbows also mean like good luck and fortune is on your side, and that whatever storm you may have been going through the past few months is going to be done. All right, it reaches the resolution. It's done. It's over, and now you can dance in the rainbow. And I know the rain was hard, but now it's gone. And now I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, right? The rain is gone. The past few months may have been a shit show, but now you are able to fully embrace the beautiful rainbow energy that the rain actually brought with it, all right? And this is another beautiful message to, again, break free whatever is holding you back with the you are good enough energy and the personal issue reaches a resolution energy, and really spend some time in this month of July finding out what it is you do like, what it is that does make you happy, what it is that does bring you joy, what do you love to do, what are your passions, all right? If you don't know, it's time for you to find out, and that's what's so freaking fun, okay? The next card you got is number 24, Love Where You Are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Interesting. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So if you are having a hard time kind of finding the personal issue, or if you already know the personal issue but you don't know how it's going to reach resolution, maybe sit with yourself, connect with your sensitive side, and really ask yourself and ask your spirit guides to help you connect your heart to your head and really find a balanced energy there. But even just from the wording of the card, love where you are, this is, again, especially with the enjoy the journey message as well, I feel like your guides are just really trying to help you understand that even if you want to move, even if you don't love where you are, even if you're not like, if you want to be somewhere else, right? Say, I'll just use my example, all right? I love what I do on YouTube, but say I was so focused on having 100,000 subscribers. If I'm so focused on having more subscribers than I do now, then I'm not enjoying what I have now, right? It's okay to have those dreams and those hopes and those aspirations and those manifestation goals. That's wonderful, and that's a very good way to keep you driven and help you push forward. However, if that's all you're focusing on, it is so easy to forget about all of the beauty that's actually surrounding you in your day-to-day life, all of the beauty that is already around you, all of the goals and the dreams and the hopes and the wishes that have already come into fruition that we often you quickly brush by to move on to the next thing, all right? So spend some time loving where you are, appreciating where you are, looking at where the heck you freaking came from, and that the fact that you're not there anymore. You are farther than you were. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but you're on your way and you're going, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Love where you you are now and appreciate the journey. The last card you got today, my beautiful pile number 3, is number 37, look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth into your world. All right, so kind of going back to that 7 of Cups vibe, that is where I think the distraction word, that distraction mindset was coming from, was looking beyond the surface. When you are going through this healing journey, like I said, little distractions might come up. I don't think they're going to be big or significant. I think they're going to be small distractions that people might place upon you or say to you, or things that we just might take on, or even like ways that we can distract ourselves. That way we don't have to necessarily keep going and keep growing. But your guides are telling you, don't get distracted by these little things. And if you do get distracted, give yourself some love and then keep freaking going, okay? It's okay, because I don't want to put any like shame on you for getting distracted, because you are still having a human experience. And if you mess up, that's normal. And it's totally okay. It's about rewriting that habit tomorrow though, right? If you messed up today, and I say mess up in the sense of not that you are a mess up or that you did anything wrong, but if you're trying not to get distracted and you did get distracted by the little things, tomorrow instead say, you know what, I'm going to change that, and today I'm not going to let my fears distract me. I'm not going to let these things distract me. I'm not going to get hung up on where I have not gone. I'm not going to get up on all the things I should have done and all the ways I should have changed and all the things I could have done in the last, year, instead of focusing on where I'm going. No, I'm just going to say, all right, all these little distractions, these fears, these worries popping into my head saying, don't focus on now, focus on the past, focus on what you could have done, focus on what you didn't do right, focus here. No. All right. And say, no, not listening to you, going to look at where I am now, not in the past, but where I am now, and continue to grow and move forward. All right. Pile number 3, I love you, I adore you, and I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know, because bestie, I miss you so much. I have been gone for so long, not intentionally, okay, but I have been gone for so long, and I genuinely just miss you. And I feel like when we comment together, it feels like I'm able to really interact with you one-on-one, and it just means the world to me. So if you would like to comment, please do so. I always love and appreciate them so much. And I also really like to know if these messages resonated with you and if they vibed with you or not. On this channel, I do accept both tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required or even expected, just received with so much joy and gratitude. Leaving a tip and or a donation is just a way to help continue to support your creators, so that way I can continue to pump out free content as long as I am able to. But it is never ever expected, just so received with so much joy and love. So thank you so much to everyone who has left me tips and donations. It means the world to me, and I love you, and I love you even if you don't, but I'm just sending love to those who do and who don't, because I love you all, okay? So pile number 3, I love you all so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your patience and your joy and your light that you bring to this world. I am so grateful for you. Always remember to show others love, show your light and shine so bright, and I will see you cutie patooties for my next video, hopefully very soon. Goodbye. I love you. See you later, bestie.